matches and Dream Masters, well, we're the same. Anyway, one of the cool things we do is a lot of you guys ask for grudge matches and want to see, different, the old rivalries reborn and so forth. Well, we all, of course, know if the comic book series that Bane was the first person to break the bat in the series. However, would things have been different if the Batman was the Batman of the Adam West era? Maybe that was what the issue was. Maybe he wasn't strong as the Caped Crusader himself from the 60s. Maybe he was tired. Well, today on Dream Masters, we're going to answer that question in a Cage of Hell match. And you ask what a Cage of Hell match is? It's very simple. Two guys in a cage. They fight until one guy can't get up. Quite frankly, it's Bane's favorite match. As we wait for him to come to the ring, one half of the World's End, and there you see him. Good luck. As Bane comes to the ring first.
From parts unknown, weighing in at 469 pounds, the Dominator.
Yeah, if I'm Batman, I don't care what era I am, I would not probably want to. I'll be honest with you folks, we've had Bane and Doomsday, the World's End, have been on the show quite a bit. I don't think I've ever stepped in the ring with them. I'm not stupid. Anyway, Bane getting into the ring, waiting for the Caped Crusader himself. If only it was allowed. But you know what, you fans who remember, I'm sure you'll be doing it in your head anyway, as we await the arrival of the Caped Crusader himself, the original Batman of Adam West era, before he was a mayor of Quahog, Rhode Island, of course. Yep, before he was a mayor of Quahog, Rhode Island, he was beating people up and facing the crime of Gotham City. We never really found out how Batman went from that to running the town of Quahog. Then again, in Rhode Island, they have their own rules about things anyway, I guess. When you have Adam West as your mayor, I guess that goes to say what the rest of it in Quahog. Which is named after a snail, a clam, by the way. Anywho, as we await the arrival, oh, there he is! And Adam West rises to the occasion as the Caped Crusader himself. Indeed, he is from the 60s.
44 pounds, Adam West.
Oh boy, folks. Well, Bruce Wayne couldn't do it, folks. He could not beat Bane because he did eventually, but those guys who know the comic book series and the history of these two know. Well, not these two, but Bane again was the first person in all of the villains that Batman had fought in over the years. It was Bane who was the one who went to Batman's house, kicked down the door, ripped the head off of Alfred, and came down and broke the bat, which was at that time unheard of, since Batman was, a lot of people have Batman at a high standards, and of course. Around that same era, you'll remember, just before that was the death of the other iconic guy from DC, who I also agree with is also the most overrated person in DC, Superman, when Bane's tag team partner was the one who killed his Superman. So, in retrospect, here we go. Old rivals in a cage. It's on. And this isn't going to stop till one guy can't continue the way it should, as Bane in Adam West Batman goes at it. Bane puts on the brakes, takes off, almost tries to take off the head of the Batman. Right hand across the neck, takedown. So far, Bane showing the power and the strength which he is known for, and there's a gut-wrench suplex from the canvas, which, by the way, I can tell you is no easy fit for most people. The size difference is very noticeable, but again, Batman wasn't bigger than Bane anyway. As Bane now works on the shoulder of Batman from the 60s. I guess we could call him the OG for you kids out there. The OG Batman. See, I'm hipper. As Batman down. And we're already at 6. As Bane awaits to see if Batman has a response, and he does sit up to a foot to the back. Nice to see Batman took off his cape so he can get down and dirty. Also, maybe he's worried that Bane will probably choke him with it. As Bane is now down and Batman is on the offensive. In the right hand, couple right hands. Bane's still on his feet though. Knife edge chop that did very nothing. As Batman sends Bane to the corner. Uh-oh, and a bat flip. Yup. It's Batman, folks. So, of course, everything has to be bat-related, of course. Don't you ever watch the show? As Batman is all over Bane, which is smart, which he shouldn't have let him up, because that's a bad idea. Uh-oh. As Bane, oh boy. Bane with the hands clasped is now sending Batman all around the world in Suplex City. Bane's favorite superstar, I'm not going to tell you who he is, but he is a former UFC star as well on the WWE roster as Bane's favorite wrestler. And Doomsday, his tag team partner, his favorite wrestler, of course, is the one who he says has more charisma than Doomsday, and that's Bobby Lashley. I didn't realize that Bobby Lashley had more charisma than Doomsday, but anyway. As Bane awaits the bat to rise, which he probably waited and knew. And if you guys were wondering how, Batman came back after all that breaking of the bat and why he's still going on strong years later, well, it's quite simple, really. First, another person took over the cape and cowl at the time, which was the Sword of Azrael, who found Bane and beat him down to a pulp, which is not easy again, but he was vile, dangerous, and he was a little bit more edgy than Bruce Wayne, as Bruce Wayne and Adam West and Batman, all of the same right now, is up to an 8 count being down. There's a 9, but he gets up to a foot to the gut. Bane, a former world badass tag team champion, with his tag team partner, Doomsday, of course. As Batman is back on the offensive again. How about that, folks? Uh-oh. Adam West with a bat Russian leg sweep. And a bat kick. Another back kick to the chest. And went for a shot to the back. Bane using his speed. Uh-oh, a bat line. And another bat line. And a back kick again. A flying black kick. Bane could care less as he posts, as he shows the crowd. He is now, uh-oh. Batman's got him up. What are we going to see here? Uh-oh. A bat plane spin. And there's a slam. And Bane is down. Probably dizzy. And Bane down. Talk about grudge match, folks. Doesn't get more personal than this one. And we're up to 7 right now. And Bane, to no one's surprise, is up. And here he is. He's fully up now, which Batman probably is not happy about. And what is this now? Lights are off. I don't know what that happened. The lights went out and came back, and Batman's up, and I don't know what that was all about, and I don't like it a bit. Was that a little trickery from Batman's friend Robin, which we don't see the boy Wonder out here? Maybe that's, I don't know what that was all about. It looked like Bane was about to close in, but uh-oh. Oh my, Batman with a nice bat punch. And down is Bane. We do know we have a history. Bane and Doomsday, the World's End, have a history with the Horror Connection, as well as the Hellhounds, as well as the Hell on Wheels. So who decided to shut the lights off is your guess. Again, seeing as how it's Batman, it could very well be someone associated with the Dark Knight himself, as Batman is hung up to dry, and down he is, as Bane is up, and Batman is down. I know you folks are probably on the edge of your seat here, wondering who is going to get the better of the one, and we're up to 7 right now. I would normally do my disclosure, but I'm pretty certain you guys have watched our show long enough to remember that we here at Dream Masters have no say in the outcomes. We have no involvement of the playing of the game or any of that, and we don't have any involvement. We have nothing to do with it, actually. We just put it together for you guys, and we call it with you guys. So there you go. Here's the only disclaimer which I wasn't going to give you, but I gave it to you anyway. You're welcome. As we're up to 7 now, as Bane is down. But unfortunately for Batman, he is back up. Batman went to take a shot at him, misses, and Bane does not miss his power line. And Batman is down. I would imagine that getting hit with a Bane clothesline is probably like getting hit with half of a tree branch. Oh, Batman, though, showing that intestinal fortitude by getting up. He was up at 8, folks. He's getting close. But Bane now standing over the prone Batman. Superman, I'm okay. Superman, of course, isn't on our show today because he's got better things to do, I'm sure. You know, like try to promote a bad movie. Or try to live off the royalties of Wonder Woman. Something like that. As Bane misses a kick to Batman. Uh-oh. Chin breaker. I'm sorry. A bat chin breaker. I'm sorry. God forbid. As Bane is down. And the referee is counting, of course. We're up to 6. Yeah, for some reason I didn't think a chin breaker was going to be enough to take out Bane. Uh-oh. This, however... Ow. Ow. Triple ow. As Bane with a triple Bane bomb, and that should be the end of the Dark Knight, I would imagine. His body is contorted, folks. I don't like how he looks down right now. This could be the end, folks. And it is. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Here is your winner still. And yet again, Bane has defeated his arch rival. Yeah, we see some of this action. Here's a Bane German suplex right here. And then you see Batman here with a bat plane spin on Doomsday. I'm sorry, on Bane. I got the world's end on my mind, I guess. As you see right here. And here you see the end. This is after the triple Bane bomb by Bane to the Caped Crusader himself. Which goes to say that it doesn't matter if it's Adam West, Bruce Wayne, Ben Affleck, Christian Bale. When it comes to Batman and Doomsday, when it comes to Batman and Bane, Bane has the advantage of being stronger, bigger, quicker. The good thing, Batman has all those toys to try to make it even.
Your winner, the Dominator.
But in a straight-up fight, there's your winner. Despite the lights going out and all the trickery, holy Bane, Batman, you just got your ass whooped. Stick around, more action coming your way.